All right, welcome in Scorpio and Scorpio placements. This is your middle to end of August 2026 reading. So this reading goes from August 16th through the 31st, and it is intended for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. All right, so we are going to get a couple oracles and then get into tarot, see what you need to know. As always, please take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for someone else. If you feel it resonates with roles being reversed, please do so. And if you are feeling like it's not resonating at all, please check another placement. All right, let's get into it here. So, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do you have for Scorpio and Scorpio placements for the period of August 16th through the 31st, please? Scorpio and Scorpio placements, please, Spirit. What do you have? What do we need to know? Okay. We have regrets, blamable, being distant, guilty, feeling ashamed. Okay. We also have dreams, visiting you, spirit world, receiving downloads, confirmation. All right. All right, Spirit. What is the overall energy for Scorpio and Scorpio placements, please, from now until the end of August? What do you have for us as far as the overall energy? Scorpio and Scorpio placements, please. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, what else? Okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles. I was just reflecting because it kind of came out on its side. And so I was reflecting on which way to take that. So, okay, we'll put it upright for right now. We also have the 3 of Cups. At the bottom is the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right. So I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles here, maybe you're focused on work. Okay. Maybe you're focused on the things that you can control, like your career, your work, the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Maybe that's something that is distracting you possibly from this situation that you've been dealing with this person, whoever it is for you. Okay. There is the possibility as well that this could be someone that you work with. But those two things aside, there is someone here in your energy who is either coming toward you, wanting to work things out, wanting to work on things with you, or this is something that they're feeling. Okay, so either, like I said, they're coming to present this to you, or this is just something that is in their energy that they're feeling. Okay. Now, with the 7 of Swords being here, there could be something here as far as strategy involved, but I also feel that there could be something as far as betrayal or deception. We will clarify this in just a second here. Okay, because when the 4 of Pentacles came out, it kind of came out on its side. So I feel like this person has held back from you. Okay, but not only that, they're holding on as well. So they're holding on to your energy, but they still have been holding back from you. This person maybe has not been honest with you. This person might not have been authentic with you. Okay. Now, this person, they could have been someone that you had a significant friendship with. This is someone here that if you did have a connection with this person that is more than friends, if it's something romantic in nature, then it is very possible that it started out as a friendship. I also feel like this person really does want to reconcile with you because something here happened between the two of you. Like I said, I feel like they want to work on things and work things out with you, and they do want to reconcile. I feel like this person is definitely in regret here. They are definitely feeling guilty and even potentially feeling ashamed. So if there is distance from this person, if this person has not come forth yet, if this person has not told you or shown you with their words or actions that they wanted to work things out, it could be that this person is distant because of the shame that they feel for what they've done here. But I feel like this person wants to reconcile and work things out with you. Okay, but they have been holding back. Like I said, though, there is the energy of this person also holding on to you as well. They don't want to give up on you. Okay. Now, on the other hand, I also feel with the Three of Cups being here, there is always the possibility with this being here as well as the Seven of Swords that there could have been third-party interference here. And maybe that's something that was related to this sense of betrayal or deception that this person knows that they're guilty about. Okay. So that could be something here as well. And if that is the case, then, this person knows that they owe you truth and honesty about it. And that is something that they need to let go of. They need to let go of the idea that they can't hold this back. They need to be honest with you. And I feel like this person knows as well that to move things forward with you, they will need to give up whatever this third party is, or at least deal with it in a certain way where it doesn't affect your connection. So if it, say it's their job that's been interfering, maybe they can't leave their job, but it's something where maybe they can talk to their boss and see what can be done about their hours or the type of job that they do, something like that. You know what I mean? Where there could be negotiation involved. But, if it is an actual person or something like that, then, this person might need to let that go. Okay. So that's why I feel like it was kind of on its side here, because this person knows that that needs to be done, but they haven't really done that yet. They haven't embraced the fact that they need to make changes. They need to let something go here or someone go. And so they're kind of almost like in this possible state of denial here, even. With the Knight of Cups on the bottom here, I feel like this person does owe you an apology, at the very least. So that might be coming your way. It could be done with emotion. Okay, so this person could get emotional, or they could show you emotion that they don't usually do. But I also feel with the Knight of Cups here that this could be an energy of even potentially love bombing. That this person knows that they really need to do what they can to keep you in their life. And this person might kind of go overboard here to the point where you kind of question their authenticity. Okay? So just be aware of that. But like I said, at the very least, you know, this person knows that they owe you an apology. So I feel like that could be coming your way. And there could, like I said, be a certain amount of emotion here with that as well. Okay. So as far as signs so far, we've got earth, air, and water. Okay. Spirit, what is the Seven of Swords? Can you tell us about the Seven of Swords and clarify that for us before we move on, please? What is the Seven of Swords about? What is the Seven of Swords, please, for Scorpio? Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. Judgment. Anything else? The King of Cups. The Eight of Cups. The Six of Wands. The Page of Wands. And the Two of Cups. Okay, at the bottom is the Ten of Wands. Okay, but then under that is the Knight of Wands. Okay. So there is something here about this person not being sure about which path to go down. Okay, I feel like this person wants to give you the energy and effort that they know you deserve here, but it is very possible that they have invested in other things or other people or another person, whatever applies. And so this person might have been holding back from you. And whether you know that or not, you know, this person has not given you 100% here. Okay, so they could have lied about it, but, you know, there was definitely betrayal here because I feel like this person kept this from you. They weren't honest about it. Okay, so I feel like there is something here as far as lessons that have been learned. Okay, I feel like with Judgment here that maybe this person made a judgment call for themselves that even though they had love for you, they needed to pull back their energy. Okay, possibly walk away, even ghost you. I feel like they developed feelings here that maybe they weren't expecting, or there's something here about the feelings that they had for you. But they couldn't figure out which path to go down. Okay, I feel like this person was wanting to go down the path of success, that maybe the path that they chose, which wasn't your path, whichever this alternative path was, they felt would be more successful, maybe because it was an easier path. Possibly it could also be something where they had already invested in someone or something. So I mean, it could be a job. I mean, it could be a person or people as well. But there is something here about attention as well. But there is something as well that talks about a message that maybe this person sent to you or that you sent to this person that made them realize that you are their soulmate. Okay? So maybe this person knew deep down that you were their soulmate, but you had been in denial, or that, I'm sorry, this person had been in denial about it. It's possible that someone else also could have sent some kind of message or communicated something that was like lighthearted or something like that, where it made them feel like this other path was where their soul was leading them. Okay, if there was another person involved. Okay, but the thing is that whatever path they chose, they were doing it possibly from a place of lust or passion, schmegsual type energy, where maybe it wasn't forcing them to be committed, or it allowed them to keep their options open. I feel like this person could have been inconsistent with you, hot and cold, in and out, because they were in this energy. And I feel like not only did it burden you in the connection between you and this person, but now that they chose this path, instead of committing to you, I feel like this person is now feeling burdened because you are their true soulmate, and they're realizing that, and they betrayed you. Okay? So I feel like that Seven of Swords, yes, they betrayed you. They could have very well lied as well. However, I also feel like this person betrayed themselves in the end as well. Because I feel like this person really wanted to be with you, but unfortunately, they allowed themselves to go down this other path. They allowed themselves to be swayed. And like I said, for a lot of you out there, this did involve a third party. Okay. All right. So as far as additional signs, I feel like we have all signs that are out here. We have earth, air, water, and fire. Yes, all signs are here. We also have Libra energy as well. Okay. All right, Spirit. So as far as potential difficulties and challenges for Scorpio and Scorpio placements between now and the end of August, what do you have? What can you tell us? Potential challenges, potential difficulties, please. Okay, we have death. The Six of Cups. The Page of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. At the bottom, is the Five of Cups. Okay. So with death being here, there could have already been an ending between you and this person. Okay. Could be because of the betrayal, the lies, possibly. I feel like if there hasn't been an ending, then maybe that's something that you're feeling that needs to happen in this situation. And that could be very difficult, no matter if it's already happened or if it's something that is impending that you feel needs to happen. Okay. I also feel with death being here, death is a card that talks about lessons, growth, and transformation. And I feel like this person knew that the connection with you would involve embracing these lessons and transformation. And I feel, again, because I felt it when I was clarifying the Seven of Swords with Judgment being there, that this person knew that this would be the more difficult path, that this would be the path that they would need to put forth more effort, more energy. Okay? Because learning lessons is not easy. And I feel like whatever this other path was with the Two of Wands, this person chose an easier path. Okay? That I feel like you all are embracing the lessons. You all are trying to transform yourselves based on what transpired here between you and this person. But the only way that things can change, the only way that you can work on things with the Eight of Pentacles with this person is if both of you embrace the lessons and transform yourselves individually and then come back together to transform this connection. And I feel like if this person's not going to do the work, if they're not going to do the, what is necessary of them, it's just going to be a one-sided connection, which it might have already been in the past. And so I feel like that is something that is like an uphill battle here in your mind. Okay, with the Six of Cups, this is not a new person. That you've known this person for a while. For some of you, you've known them for a long time. And so again, it's difficult to let someone go that's been in your life or that you've known for a while. You probably have very good memories about happy times with this person. You could be nostalgic and reminiscing about those times. So again, that's difficult to let that go. Coming back together to reconcile, to forgive this person or to allow that reconciliation to take place might be difficult for you to even think about right now after the betrayal that they, and the lies and all of that they put you through. Okay. So I feel all of those things are very difficult. I feel like there is something here that you have either heard or seen in the 3D that made you aware that this person was in the Seven of Swords energy, that they were either lying or betraying you in some way. So whether you saw something in person or heard something maybe that someone said, could be that you saw something online or something on this person's phone indirectly, something like that showed you that this person was not being honest with you. They were holding things back from you. Okay, so that might be difficult to get past. Maybe you know that this person keeps an eye on you, and that's something that bothers you as well, possibly. But I feel like you learned something about this person. There is something here that came to light that you learned. And that is something that's it's almost like turning you off. Okay, about the idea of maybe working on things with this person. Okay. I feel like this person has put you in a lot of anxiety. I feel like maybe you've had some sleepless nights, maybe a significant amount of sleepless nights because of this person and what they've done to you. And so remembering all of the anxiety that they brought to your life is something that's hard to let go of. Not knowing if this person, or actually, thinking that if we reconcile, how will I know if this person is going to bring this anxiety back to me or not? Because I feel like you all don't want to be in this energy. You want to be at peace. But this person brought anxiety and conflict probably into your life. And so I feel like you could still even be feeling anxious to a certain degree when you think of this person, or just the idea of addressing things with this person, the thought of this person coming back in and wanting to talk with you. Any of those things could be something that just, it brings back almost trauma and feelings of anxiety within you. Okay, so it's something that is difficult for you to let go of and get past. Okay, and with the Five of Cups here, that is the card of regret. And so I feel like this whole situation with this person has just been a disappointment to you. And it might be difficult for you to get out of that energy, no matter what this person says or does. They've already disappointed you to the point of maybe where nothing that they say or do will get you out of that energy. I also feel with the Five of Cups being here that maybe you're regretting dismissing red flags that you had seen, hoping that they would turn maybe into green flags at some point, or that maybe you saw them but you were not seeing them. Maybe it's something like, as far as like maybe a misunderstanding or something like that. Maybe you were justifying it somehow in your mind. But I also feel with the Five of Cups that maybe some of you at least are regretting the amount of time that you gave this person, the amount of effort, the amount of energy. Maybe you felt like you should have gotten out of this situation earlier than you did. Some of you even gave this person money that you know you'll never get back. Okay, so unfortunately, there is that feeling of regret here, at least for some of you. I do feel for the majority of you, if not all of you, though, you are disappointed in this person and you are disappointed in this situation. Okay. All right. As far as additional signs, I think we had all signs that were out here, and now we've got Scorpio energy here with death. Okay. All right, Spirit. So what do you have as far as advice and guidance here for Scorpio and Scorpio placements for the period from now until the end of August, please? What is your advice? What is your guidance, please? Okay. We've got the King of Cups. Okay, what else? Thought I had another card flip over. Okay. Okay, there's one. We've got Justice. We have the Lovers. And the Eight of Swords. On the bottom is the Moon. Okay. So I am feeling two ways here about this King of Cups. First off, I feel like this could very well be this person's energy that you've been dealing with. Okay. And as we know, male or female, doesn't matter the gender. Okay. I feel like this person does have feelings for you. They do have love for you. And not only that this person is intuitive. So maybe this person is closed off from their intuition. It's something that, maybe this person doesn't follow their intuition very often. But they do have love for you. So I'm not sure if this person was very good about showing that to you or telling you about their feelings, because the King of Cups sometimes isn't as open with feelings as, say, the Queen of Cups is. Okay, but Spirit is telling me that this person does have feelings for you. Okay, now I do feel like there is the possibility that this person is going through karma right now. They could also be going through some sort of legal issue as well. But that is kind of a side note. That might be something for just one or two of you. I do feel that this person is undergoing some sort of karmic consequences here because of what they've done. But I also feel that with justice, that this person does want to make things right with you. And I feel like they're intuitively feeling pushed to do that. Okay. So not only am I feeling that this person could be in this King of Cups energy, but I feel like this is something that Spirit wants you to embody as well. Okay. To not have your heart chakra closed off. I'm sure that this person probably made you feel like you want to close off your heart chakra, and maybe you do have it closed off, but Spirit wants you to remain open to those in your life who deserve that love from you. Okay. Now, with it being the King of Cups, I feel that that's intentional on Spirit's part, because the Queen of Cups could have come out here, but the Queen of Cups is an energy of someone who is unconditionally loving no matter what. And I feel like Spirit kind of wants you to be a little more discerning. So I feel like Spirit wants you to keep your heart chakra open and still be loving to those, like I said, who you feel are deserving of your love. And definitely still follow your intuition. Okay? I do feel that in some way the scales will be balanced here. And I feel like good karma is coming your way. Okay? With the Lovers here, it is very possible that this person did choose either themselves or someone else over you in the past. And when I say the past, I mean that could be an hour ago. It could be weeks ago, days ago, months ago, years ago, whatever it is. Okay? But I do feel that that is possibly what might have happened here in this situation, at least for some of you. And number one, it could have caused anxiety within yourself. And I feel like it also could have been a decision that was made by this person because of anxiety, with the fact that this person knew that they would need to change significantly to be in this connection with you. And that was something that, like I said, was difficult. It's the difficult path, or the more difficult path, because it actually is requiring a certain amount of effort that this person wasn't sure if they wanted to put forth, unfortunately. So they felt anxious about this. And so their anxiety kind of pushed them to choosing either themselves or another person. Okay. Now, I also feel with the Lovers that Spirit, as far as guidance, is telling you that you will have a choice to make here. I don't have any cards per se that show that this person is heading your way, that it's something where you will get communication or something like that. It's basically just, telling us that this person really wants to work on things. They're still holding on to you. Okay. But I feel like there's almost an energy here where Spirit is saying that no matter if this person is coming towards you or not, try not to worry about that. Try not to think about that. That right now you need to make the choice to choose yourself. Love yourself, choose yourself, and do what's best for you. Okay? because I feel like this person has brought a lot of anxiety to you. I mean, we've got the 8 and the 9 of swords here. I feel like this person at one point could have put you in 24/7 anxiety. And that can be very detrimental to your health. Okay, so if you're still feeling these feelings of anxiety because of this person and the situation, I feel like spirit may want you to address that, like go see a doctor or something like that before it really starts affecting your health. Okay. On the bottom here is the moon. So I feel like absolutely this person has hidden things from you. Now, maybe there are things that you suspected that maybe you've gotten confirmation about in your dream state, or there's something here about this person that was confirmed in your dreams. Maybe there is something else that was confirmed to you, like as far as maybe during meditation or something like that, or you just got a download even in the waking hours and you're not sure, where it came from or something like that. So that might be relevant here. But I feel like this person definitely had things hidden from you. They were not open and honest and truthful with you about their intentions, about what they had going on when they weren't with you. And there were, fears involved here. Like I said, as far as, I feel like this person was fearful of losing you, but they were also fearful of the amount of change that was required on their part. Okay, so that's something else that was potentially hidden from you. I also feel like maybe part of you feels not only scared or nervous to have this person in your life because of what they put you through, but you're also possibly scared or nervous to completely let them go as well. And that might be something, I mean, within you as far as maybe wounding or just the strong connection that you had with this person. There's something here that it's almost like you need to let them go as well and release them completely, but there's something that's still holding you to this person possibly. Okay, but I do feel with the moon though that there are things that this person was not honest with you about. Okay, so a lot of these things could be contributing to these feelings of anxiety within yourself. And for some of you, especially with death here, if you have already gone through an ending with this person, maybe you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't understand. Why am I still feeling this person? Why am I still feeling anxious? Why are these feelings of anxiety still present? And I feel like there is probably an energetic cord here between you and this person that still is active. And it could be on their, from their side, on their part. I mean, it is possible that maybe this person owes you truth and clarity. And once that is done, then the cord can be cut, possibly. Okay. All right. So as far as additional signs, I know we've got all signs out here. We also have Pisces, we've got Libra, and we've got Gemini. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Well, I'm going to leave this reading here. I do hope it helped, brought you some clarity and some insight. If you feel like it resonates, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, take care. Namaste.